again today. We're going to hopefully we can jump some rabbits, and hopefully we can have a little bit of running. Let's just welcome all y'all to go on this little hunt with us. We got the same dogs we had out here the other day. And there's Frank now. Train and train's open right over in there. Hopefully we can get a race right off the bat today, and not take as long as we did the other day to get a race. We got Willow, Frank, Martha, Rose, and Train, and Mindy out here with us today. Hopefully Train can get it straightened up there, and we can have a little bit of a race here. They're right over there in that they're in a good spot to jump one right in there. You can see we've got a little bit of snow. That's why we didn't hunt yesterday. It was pouring the snow. And it was cold yesterday, so we waited till the day, up in the day, and it warmed up a little bit, and got out here today, this evening, to see how much, if we can do any good, or how our day goes. We usually don't do them this far up in the day, but we thought we'd get on here and see if we could have a race. He's opened a couple times over there, but I don't think they've ever jumped it. I was hoping they'd go ahead and blow that one out and we'd have a good race right off the bat. Now they're struggling with it a little bit. The wind's blowing a little bit today, so that's probably going to hurt her sound a little bit. There's Train and Rose. Get in there, Train. I'm going to take it that narrow didn't plan out. I'd say it's an old track he's hit on there. There's Willow. Dogs are hunting good. They just going to have to get in the brush and try to find one. He's still opening up. He may jump at him yet. There goes Rose to help him. That sunball's bright, I know that. Layering off that snow makes it even brighter. He's having a time trying to figure out where it's went. He thinks for sure it's went up around through here. Oh, Rose smells it now too. I figured the other dogs would be coming up through here and them opening like that. Hi, and welcome on here to our little hunt this evening. We're hoping we can have a race up here, but they're struggling trying to figure out where it's went. There's Mindy and Frank coming up through there. Hi, and welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt. There's Martha. We're hoping to have a little bit of a race here in a minute. They're trying to get one straightened out now, but they not doing much good. Old Rose may have picked it up there. Oh, they're singing now. That's a lot better than the other day. We took us about 40 minutes before we ever jumped one. We ain't been on here 5 minutes today and already jumped one, so that's a lot better. I don't know how good it's gonna run, but now they had it jumped there, so they're still running it. If they go over that little hill there, it'd be hard to hear them, but I kind of believe they're driving it back this way. They still sounding good there. They broke down there now. Good morning. It's evening here, but welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this evening. I figured it'd been tough trying to jump one this evening as late as it was up today, and this little bit of snow on. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Like I said, we try to do as many of these live feeds we can. We upload a whole lot of videos every day. Just all depends on the weather and how our schedule goes, how much live feeds we get to do. But we're in Kentucky. I believe they broke down there. I'd say that's a nice place down in there. I've never been down there, but I've not traveled a whole lot, but I'd say y'all got some good hunting down in there. They broke down there. I don't know if they've lost it or they've went to the hole, but I'm gonna guess and say they've lost it. Yeah, I'd say it's like everywhere you got coyotes and owls and hawks and everything. Makes it rough on the population, and it's just hard to find places to hunt. If you ain't got your own land to hunt on, it's hard to find places people let you hunt. Then public lands, there's so many people that hunt them. They're hard to jump rabbits on, so it's hard to find good places to hunt. Yeah, but about any kind of hunting's the same way. I mean, it's hard to find good places to hunt if you ain't got your own hunting grounds. That's something I ain't never got to do. We ain't got no hogs. That's something I wouldn't mind to do. Is that or bear hunting, either one. I'd like to do either one of them. They picked it back up. They're down over the hill now. They're gonna be hard to hear, but Y'all hunt the hogs with dogs or just bait them in? Well, that's real good. I know I've heard a lot of people hunting them with dogs, and some of them just baits them in and kind of hunts them like deer hunting. I didn't know how y'all done it down there. I'd say y'all got plenty down there. You probably don't have to worry about feeding them. They say there are places that's got them, they're pretty well a nuisance. See, I'd say you can't feed the deer or nothing. Do y'all eat them, or y'all just hunt them, or what y'all do with the meat? I've heard some people like them, some people don't. I heard that. Dogs are still running good, but they just over that bank. They ain't really that far. They're just 200 yards, but makes it hard to hear them when they drop over that little bank there. Just when you go right out there, just a little piece, it drops down over in that valley. I'd say the younger ones would probably be pretty good eating, but I'd say them old boar hogs wouldn't be fit to eat. We usually don't kill very many rabbits because it's hard. Our population ain't very good now. But if we go away from here and kill any, I make a homemade beef stew out of the rabbit. It's the way I like them the best. But you fix them just like you fix a homemade beef stew, and see them putting the beef in it, you put rabbit in it. I can still hear them dogs running. I think they're getting closer, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, they're in about 150 yards now, so they're coming. Rabbits coming back this way. I've never tried squirrel that way, but I'd say squirrel would be good that way too. If I'm rabbit hunting, I use a 20 gauge. Like I said, I do more filming than I do anything, because I need videos for the YouTube and stuff. So I'm all time videoing and stuff. So I'm worrying about packing a gun with me. I worry more about camera than I do anything. I'll go with my buddies sometimes and let them pack the guns, and I'll pack a camera. I'll let them do the shooting, and I'll just film the hunt. Then I use the videos on YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of in the mountains. It's all pretty hilly. I mean, there's pretty good mountains down in here. There's some places it's a whole lot worse from where I'm at, but it's all hills. And dogs are working their way right back up through here. And we ain't like that. We're surrounded with mountains. I mean, you can't find a mile, probably about hardly a mile of flat land around here. On these strip mines is probably the biggest flat places you can find. And the rest of it's all just hills. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's Kentucky's a nice place. I mean, you can go down one part of it, and a lot of it's flat, but up in here where we're at, it's about all hills. But you can go on up from where I'm at, and it gets even worse. It's mountains up there. Our hills ain't nothing compared to a few other places. But then you get into some places, it's back down the other way, it's pretty well flat. Not near as flat as what you're talking about, but yeah, I've always heard it was a swampy place down in there. And dogs was coming right up through here, and I believe they've lost it. I'd say y'all do got some real fishing. I mean, probably about y'all's fishing, you probably got alligators and crocodiles and stuff too. I heard that. Yeah, I figured y'all got some gators. I don't know if them dogs was went in a hole or what's happened. They're just about 80 yards. Yeah, I figured some places was worse than others, but I figured there's a few scattered around about anywhere there's the swamps and stuff. Yeah, I'd say that's what I was figuring. I figured there was places that there's a whole lot worse. I think that rabbit's went in the hole. Come on, right here. Try to get them back and take them on around the bank here. Right here. Right here. Yeah, that's kind of the way it is here with bear. We have a little bit of bear here, but you can't. They really don't have. Don't allow you to kill very many of them. But then you can go to other places in Kentucky and kill. They're covered up with them. Right here. Come on, right here. And we see quite a bit of snow. Just some winters are different than others. Uh, Last year we didn't have too much snow, but this year we're already getting it, so I look for us to have some this year. Come on, right here. There's a couple of them already back. That wasn't the best race there was, but that wasn't a bad little race. Come on, right here. There's Rose back. See like Willow and Martha and Mindy. Martha's about here. Come on, right here. There's Martha behind us. Right here. Just like Willow now. We'll have them all back up through here. Well, that's real good. We keep several Beagle hounds. I think Willow's got confused. She's going the wrong way. Willow, right here. Yeah, she'll come. Yeah, that's real good. We got about 14, I think. We got another dog fixing to have pups. Had one have pups the other day, but she didn't do no good. She lost all of them. I don't know really what happened to her, if it's her first litter she's ever had, or she just ain't a dog that'll raise pups, I don't know. Willow's just about here now. Come on! It don't really matter what kind of dogs you got. I mean, if you like me, you just like dogs. I mean, mine styles Beagle hounds. I mean, everybody's got their own different pick on them. We like our dogs now. Like I said, we got about, pretty sure we got 14, which we actually got 15 there, but one of them belongs to a buddy of mine. It's a pups we raise. Whenever he decides to come get it, he'll come get it, but he's leaving it there with all the others litter mates, so you don't have to worry about it freezing to death or nothing. They're better off to stay together than they are just him take one over there by itself. We've got some pretty good hunting here. It's a lot better early in the morning, but we just thought we'd run up here this evening and see if we couldn't jump a rabbit or two. And hopefully we had one little race, so we ain't had a bad little day. But I think we'll call it good here. We're gonna get off here and see if we can jump another and record a video or two. But it's been good talking to you and the rest of all y'all. And if you ain't hit that like button, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to be back here with us on some more hunts. And we'll be back and we'll see y'all on the next hunt. Thank you for being here.